movie plot time once again. This time I've got a old movie from 1987. This is a movie called Spaceballs. It's a little bit of like a Star Wars parody, and you'll probably tell why as I go through this. So, Planet Spaceball, led by the incompetent president and Scroob, has squandered all of its fresh air. Scroob plans to steal the atmosphere from the neighboring planet of Druidia by forcing its ruler, King Roland, to give him the code to the shield surrounding it. Meanwhile, Roland's daughter, Princess Vespa, flees Druidia in order to avoid an arranged marriage to the narcoleptic Prince Valium. The ship, Spaceball 1, commanded by Colonel Sanders, and carrying Scroob's enforcer, Dark Helmet, is dispatched to kidnap Vespa and her droid servant, Dot Matrix. Mercenary Lone Star and his Mog companion, Barf, in their Winnebago spaceship, Eagle 5, are contacted by crime boss Pizza the Hut and his robotic minion, Vinny, to retrieve the money they owe them, or else Pizza is going to send out for you. Rowan contacts Lone Star and offers them a high reward if they bring Vespa and Dot back to Druidia. The pair retrieve Vespa and Dot and escape via light speed before they can be brought aboard Spaceball 1. Dark Helmet and the reluctant Sanders use ludicrous speed but heavily overshoot the group when they try to follow. Eagle 5 runs out of fuel and Lone Star is forced to crash land on a desert moon. The four escapees travel on foot for a while, but ultimately pass out in the relentless heat. They are found by the Dink Dinks, which is a group of diminutive aliens in sparkly robes, and taken to the hidden cave of the sage Yogurt. He advertises the film's fictitious tie-in merchandise. They begin to instruct Lone Star in the ways of a mysterious power known as the Schwartz, which Helmet can also control. Lone Star and Vespa develop romantic feelings for each other, despite Vespa's insistence that she can only marry a prince. And Lone Star shows Yogurt a medallion and bearing an indecipherable message that was found with him when he was abandoned as a baby. The Spaceballs break the fourth wall by going through a VHS copy of the film to locate the Eagle 5's whereabouts. Helmet disguises himself as Roland to lure Vespa and Dot out of the cave. As Lone Star and Barf prepare to chase Helmet, Yogurt gives Lone Star a ring that he can use to channel the Schwartz. Helmet extorts the air shield code from Rowan by threatening to have a plastic surgeon reverse Vespa's nose job, then imprisons her and Dot. Lone Star and Barf infiltrate the prison and break them out, and all four escape in Eagle 5 while leaving their stunt doubles to be captured. Spaceball 1 reconfigures itself into a giant maid, known as Mega Maid, opens the shield and uses a vacuum cleaner to suck the air from Druidia. Lone Star taps into the Schwartz to reverse the flow and return the air, saving Roland and the Druidians. Then plots Eagle 5 into the head of Mega Maid. Lone Star finds a self-destruct button, but Helmet interrupts and they engage in a duel using lightsaber-like weapons that extend from their Schwartz rings. Helmet steals Lone Star's ring and drops it through a floor grate. But Lone Star gets a telepathic message from Yogurt telling him that the power lies within him instead of the ring. As Helmet prepares to attack, Lone Star levitates a mirror and reflects Helmet's blast, knocking him into the self-destruct button. Lone Star returns to Eagle 5 and plots it to safety. Scroob, Helmet, and Sanders fail to reach any escape pods in time and discover the cancellation button is out of order as Mega Maid explodes. Lone Star and Barf discover that Pizza the Hut has locked himself in a limo and ate himself to death, absolving them of the debt. The duo return Vespa and Dot to Roland, but take only enough money to cover their expenses. The remnants of the Mega Maid crash land on a nearby planet populated by intelligent apes, who express dismay at the stranded Spaceballs. After being scarred by a stinging xenomorph at a diner, Lone Star and Barf find a final message from Yogurt hidden in a fortune cookie, telling them that Lone Star's medallion means he is a prince and can thus marry Vespa. The two return to Druidia just in time to stop her wedding to Valium, and Lone Star announces his royal lineage and marries Vespa. The film ends with them riding off in Eagle 5 and a message to the audience stating, "May the Schwartz be with you." Yeah, there's so many things in this movie that tell all about Star Wars, because it is technically a parody. Like Dark Helmet, and that's a parody of Darth Vader. Pizza the Hut is remnants of Jabba the Hutt. And of course, Princess Vespa is a parody of the princess from Star Wars, who I cannot remember her name, surprisingly. I've only seen Star Wars twice. I still don't get her name. But they have so many amazing parts in this movie. Two of my favorites being the ludicrous speed scene and the scene from the diner when Lone Star and Barf get frightened by a singing alien. That scene is just ridiculous. Like, this alien came out of a guy's chest. Then he put on a little hat and sang "Hello, My Baby," which was ridiculous. That made Lone Star and Barf cancel their meal and immediately ask for the check. All because of a singing alien. Weird. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. Peace out. And may the Schwartz be with you.